welcome back to my channel. This is the second video for today. Give myself a round of applause, honey. Okay, the first video should be uploaded. That's if I decide to upload. If so, it's a review about this kinky twist hair that I have in my hair right now. So today, getting right into this new video, we will be talking about college budgeting. And I have my notes right here. So you see me looking down my little notepad. I'm looking down in my notes. So we'll be talking about college students being on a budget. How to budget your money, how to save your money. Because when you go to college, I'm a college student myself. So when we go to college, we attend to, some of us spend money on fast food, going buying outside food for our room and snacks and whatever else that's on campus. So college is the time to really just start to create a budget, because that's when you really step down to the real world. Some of us moving out of our parents' house and staying on campus, getting your own apartment. Some of us still stay with our parents, which is fine, even while in college, but you still need to know how to budget. And so the first thing that I have, make sure you do your research on the school. And what I mean about that is being in your budget. A lot of students go into college without knowing how much it costs in tuition to go to that school. Just because, oh, you like this school, my friend went to this school, my parents went to this school, you kind of need to make sure you know how much tuition is, you know how much everything costs, and how will you be paying for it. Because you don't want to get to school and start school and they tell you, oh, you owe a balance, or you owe other things dealing with your classes and with your other schedules and with your dorm room, things like that. So you really want to make sure that you do your research. Go on the university website, look at the financial aid website, go to the school, to the building, and ask them themselves, like, hey, I just want to know information about tuition, how much it costs to go to this school, how much it will be for this semester, things like that. So that's something that you really need to pay attention to, because it's really important that you actually do your research on the school. And the second thing is, first going to college. When you first going to college, we think about how we're going to pay for college. That's the main thing. So we think about how we're going to pay for college. So when you think about how you're going to pay for college, you need to talk to your parents. Scholarships. You need to look into scholarships. You need to look into your books. We be able to have money for your books, for your classes. Housing. Will you be staying on campus? If you're staying on campus, you need to look at housing and also your financial aid. So when you do your financial aid, you really need to look at the fact, like, okay, is my financial aid is going to take care of everything? Is it going to take care of my housing? Do I have enough for my books and things like that? Because sometimes some schools will not actually take care of all your housing, books, and class schedule when you have to pay for classes. So when you talk to your parents, some people I talk to their parents, some people probably won't, but I think you should talk to your parents, and your parents talk to among each other and try to sit down, figure out, okay, how are we going to pay for school, how are we going to do this for housing, how are we going to figure out how much financial aid is going to pay for we won't have to be in a bind and end up at the end a semester in the school year, they say, hey, you owe something, and you did not know you owe anything because you thought everything was paid for. So that's another thing that you need to look at. And dealing with scholarships, some schools, if you transferring from a community college to a university college, I don't know about all schools, but I know for me, I also did a transfer scholarship. So a lot of universities, college, and the college probably have transfer scholarships. So you have transfer scholarships. You also probably have scholarships in wherever you're majoring in for your departments, things like that. So look into scholarships. Just say, hey, I don't feel like writing an essay for this scholarship, so I'm not gonna do it. That essay just might pay off, and you might end up being the person that get a $500 or maybe $1,000 check from that scholarship. Depends on what it is. And you can also go up to the school, go to the website, look at different scholarships that school offer. It might be scholarships in your community, scholarship at your church, or different events that's going around in your community that have scholarships. The third thing is getting into college, and that's mean on campus or off campus and being on your own. So by that I mean like going out to eat, friends, and spending money. When it comes to that with spending money when you on campus, you get to the fact that you will go out to eat a lot, you will hang with your friends because this friend going somewhere today, so this friend want to go out to eat tomorrow, this friend want to do this friend do that, so you try to do everything that your friends is doing. But you got to look at your budget, you got to look at your money and see how much money you have. Some students really don't have no parents or anybody else that get them money every single week or every single day. Some students have to scratch their money, so you got to know how to scratch your money. Just because your friends going out to eat this day every other week, that doesn't mean that you actually have to go. That doesn't mean you have to go, because as soon as you know it, they gonna have money, you gonna be broke. So what you gonna do? You gonna say, hey, can you give me, loan me, $10, $10, $15 or whatever? They might give it to you, but eventually they gonna end up getting tired, give it to you. So that's why you got to save your own money. Put a little piggy bank up in your room, in your dorm room or whatever, and make sure it's in a safe. Because sometimes who your roommate is, they cannot be trusted. Okay, so make sure you have your money safe and you the only person that know where your money is at. So yeah, you got to know how to budget your money. I know for me, when friends went out to eat and stuff, staying in a dorm room, I would want to go to McDonald's, Popeyes, wherever we went to. I had to say, okay, and you're a little away from home. You not be getting no money. You not getting no money every day or no nothing like that. Like, girl, you got to save your money. I end up hiding my wallet for myself. Me and my friend, we end up hiding our wallets from ourselves, for we won't have to spend any money, and it helped a lot. It really did. You got to have somebody that say, hey girl, you spending too much. Hey man, hey guy, you spending too much. You need to save your money, things like that. So yeah, save your money. You don't have to go out and eat every time or go shopping every time. Your friends and stuff be going, because when your money run out, they still gonna be going. You'll be stuck in the dorm room, bored, watching TV, and you a microwave dinner, honey. And you a microwave dinner. So the fourth thing is to find a work study job. When I tell you a work study job is the thing to do when you go to college, find your work study job, especially if you don't have a job already. You can find your work study job, or you can find your an outside job. If you're alone, a little distance from home, you can't be driving back and forth to work, and you need money, well, not really side money, just money, because that's your money when you have a work study job. Find your work study job on campus. And I always tell people, it's good to have a work study job, okay, because it is helpful. You save your money, you know how to manage your money, you are making your own money, you can able to treat yourself with your own money. So with a work study job, different universities probably have different ways you can go and find you a job on campus. Go to different departments, go to the gym and things like that to find you a work study job. because there are so many places around campus you can find work study job. You can even work in your own dorm as a hall monitor, things like that, as a work study job. So when you get your work study job, of course your check is not going to probably be big all the time, a good amount. When you have your work study job, you need to save your money, budget your money, give you a checkings account, give you a savings account, have a little piggy bank or something in your room, and put up a little, $10, $15, $20 every now and then. Have a little money in your pocket, because when it's time for you to, if you have to pay for something, or you have to pay a little, you are paying your own bills or things like that, like a phone bill or some kind of school bill or something like that, you can use that money to help you pay for your little small bills or things in that nature. So yeah, find a work study job. A lot of people like, oh, I don't want to do no work study job. I don't. Who don't want no work study job? You already on campus. You ain't got to drive nowhere, no far distance or anything. Find you a work study job. It will be helpful when you get a work study job. Okay, it will be helpful. And so many, and when you get to college, jump on it right then when you want to do work for work study. Jump on it right then. Go to different departments, because every department fill up quick. Trust me, because everybody want a work study job. Some people probably end up quitting their job back home just to do a work study job on campus, because they don't have to drive far, or they don't have to have nobody to drive them. So find your work study job. It's helpful now. Don't be lazy. Get up. Get up. Find your job. Find your work study job. Because I love mine, and you will love yours. I promise you. And the last thing is to make sure you know how much money you are spending. Just don't spend your money, throw it out there, and you don't know how much you're spending. You don't know how much that you have saved up. You don't know how much you might need at the end of the week. You don't know if you're going home this weekend or next weekend or whatever, and you don't know how much money you're going to have for the weekend to stay on campus just to eat off of. Or you don't know, basically you just don't know. Save your money. Learn how to save and spend your money. Know how much money that you have. Dealing with food, gas, and unnecessary things. Things like that. So when I say like food, when you have food, go out and buy food for your dorm room. You don't have to buy so much food, because of course the cafeterias of a lot of universities have other fast food places or different places that you can eat on campus and around campus. Don't spend your money too much on fast food. Me personally, what I did, I went to the cafeteria sometimes and ate. I went to the cafeteria. Then I go for breakfast. I go for lunch, sometimes for dinner. But sometimes I probably just eat what I just had in my room. And me personally, I said, okay, I know I'm probably not going home this weekend, so let me save my money and eat in the cafeteria or eat whatever that I have in my room. And when I say gas, is when you are driving yourself back and forth home, or you have a job somewhere outside of campus. You can't be spending your money on unnecessary things, and other things, and you need money to put gas in your car. When you say, oh, like, dog, I don't know how to have no money just to put gas in my car. That's because you spend all your money up going out to eat, partying and shopping and things of that nature. And also, sometimes the unnecessary things you do not need. You do not need the unnecessary things. Save your money. Okay? It's good to treat yourself, but some unnecessary things you do not need. Keep that $20, that $50, $60, $80 in your pocket. Okay? Now, when you actually, your next paycheck, or you actually kind of build your money up, you say, you know what, I'm going to treat myself. And it's good to treat yourself with your own money. That is so good to treat yourself. I love to treat myself with my own money. It don't matter what it is, if it's a new wardrobe, shoes, or getting my hair done, things like that. Treat yourself. So that's the reason why you really in college, you have to learn how to budget your money. You have to learn how to budget your money. You can't be spending your money every time you look around, fast food, all things like that. You have to learn how to budget your money. Give you a checkings account, savings account, things like that. If you don't trust yourself with your money, have somebody say, hey, can you help me not to spend too much? Can we help each other not to spend too much? And you will literally see a difference in your money. You will see that you have saved money, over the matter of time, or see how much money can you save in the matter of 3 months or 2 months or what your goal may be. Set yourself up a goal of budgeting or how much money you can save, and you really will see a difference in your savings. You will really learn how to see that, okay, I know how to spend money, so I don't have to go out and buy this and buy that. So yeah, like I said, as a college students, we find some ways that we want to spend our money a whole lot because we want to do what everybody else is doing. We cannot do what everybody else is doing, because some of us is not balling like everybody else. Okay, we don't have a pocket for the coins like everybody else. All right, so make sure you save your money. As a college student, save your money when you go to college. I know it's gonna be hard. It's not gonna be an easy. You want to do the things that you want to do, but save your money and listen to these tips. Write down these tips that I just told you. Everything like that. And if you want another budgeting video dealing with college students or even high school, I would do that too, because listen, even in high school, I learned how to save my money. And also, when you're in college, you get into adult years, so you learning at an early time how to save your money. Even in high school, you learn at an early time how to save your money. So, if you don't learn anything else from this video, save your money and get you a work study job, okay? Save your money and get you a work study job. Thank you for clicking on this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and hope you enjoyed this video and be back for more. Bye.